welcome to my channel. Let's provide answer to this question under probability. We are going to use the probability tree diagram to arrive at our answer. We have the first A text has two parts, which is the theory text and the practical text. The probability that we will pass the theory text is given as 0.75. So we know in this case, the probability of failing that text is going to be 1 minus 0.75. So the probability of passing only one of the two parts is going to be 0.36. Only one, meaning you may pass the theory and fail the practical, or you fail the theory and pass the practical. Only one side. So either you pass here, you fail here, or you fail here, you pass here. The two sum up to give us 0.36. Good. So the two events are said to be independent. So what will be the probability of passing the practical text? So that is our task. So if I'm going to use the tree diagram, we are going to, let's say the first one to be the theory aspect, then the second one to be the practical aspect. Peter said earlier on that the tree diagram has only two branches. So in the first branch, let's say this is for passing and this is for failing. What is the probability of passing the theory? It has been given as 0.75. So both the passing and the failing should add up to 1. That's one law of what? Probability. So 1 minus 0.75 will give us 0.25. So that is the probability of passing and failing of the theory text. Good. Now, let's talk of the practical, which is also going to have 8 branches here. Passing and failing. Passing and failing. It is having 2 separate branches because we are taking it in the case that what if you pass the theory, that's the first thing you pass, then you pass the practical. It could be possible. Or you pass the theory but fail the practical. That's how come you have this branch here and have it here. So it could be that the first chance is that you fail the theory and pass the practical. You fail the theory and fail the practical. So that would be the 2 scenarios. So now we need to know probability of passing the practical, which we don't know. So let's use the variable. Let's say y. The y plus this should sum up to 1, meaning 1 minus passing. 1 minus passing will give us the failing. And I believe this is also passing the practical. So that will also be y. Then 1 minus y will be the other branch. Now, what we are looking for is that we are looking for the value of y. But we have been told that the probability of passing only 1. So if we are going to find out probability of passing only 1, meaning you are going to pass and fail in the second one. You pass the first one, which is this, then you fail the second one. Don't forget and in probability call for multiplication. So we are going to multiply. Passing the first one, 0.75 times failing the second one, which is 1 minus y. That is one chance. Or it could be that probability of failing the first one and passing the second one. So we fail the first one, which is going to be 0.25. You fail and you pass. You multiply by what? Y. So don't forget, this statement here is making use of and or, which means probability of passing only one of the two parts could be probability of passing and failing, or probability of failing and passing, and or simply mean addition. So if we add these two, that is what we were told to give us 0.36. So in all, I'll be having 0.75 multiplying 1 minus y plus 0.25y, that will give us 0.36. So the end, that is the multiplication law and the addition law, come into play to give us 0.36. We can open this. 0.75 times 1 will remain 0.75. Then when you multiply y, it becomes 0.75 y. We still have our 0.25y, 0.36. We have this being a constant, variable attached, constant. So we first of all send this to the other side, as in the grouping of item, or subtracting 0.375 from both sides. So that is going to be negative 75y plus 0.25y equals to 0.36 plus 0.75. As in what? It will be minus. Subtracting 0.75 from both sides, it will move here and go to the right. This is also having minus and plus, variable. So we are going to subtract. So it means if you are adding, it will mean the same as 0.25, then we minus 0.75. That is what we are going to do. This is going to be the one subtracting from this. See, this is the positive. So it means that we are going to get our answer in negative. So the best thing for me is to maintain the negative in my mind and take 0.75, 0.25 and subtract. This will be 0, this will be 5. So I'll be having negative 0.50 if I am to perform this operation. So that is going to be negative 0.50y, which is the same thing, equals to the subtraction 0.75, 0.36. This will be 11. So I think I have that will be 5, right? No? It will be 15. If you borrow 1 from here, 15, so you have 9. This becomes 6 minus 3. That will be 3. So 0. This is smaller than this, so negative 0.39 will be the value. But we are looking for y. So we divide through by the negative 0.5. So 0.5y, 0.5, negative 0.39, negative 0.5. I think this will cancel. Y will be equal to negative, will cancel negative. 0.5 is the same as 1 over 2. And if you are dividing a fraction by 1 over 2, the 2 goes up to multiply. So 2 times this, 0.39 times 2, 81. Then we have for 0.78. So 0.78 will be the probability of passing the practical. Because y is for passing the practical. So passing the theory is 0.75. Passing the practical will be 0.78. I believe you can be able to find the feeling of the practical also. So this is one way which we can solve this kind of question using the probability tree diagram. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and comment. Bye-bye.